Okay, after waiting 3.5 hours for the next train to Naples, I boarded first class seating for the 5.5 hour trip. The new ticket fare went from 43 euros to 88 euros, and for another 15 euros, I splurged and treated myself to first class. I was really frazzled and I needed the extra comfort. All in all, it was really well worth it. Now, we went from about $55 ticket to $118 ticket, but you know what? At this point, I didn't care. I just wanted to get there and rest. These two are really very cute. Um, at the train station, you can purchase your ticket from the vending machine behind them. They're all over the train station. Or they will actually help you and do it for you, which I found them to be cute, helpful, and very endearing. They just calmed me right down. Never missed a plane before, a boat, or a train before, but for some reason this was not going very well today. They were really nice. They're a very cute couple. And there it is. There's the bullet train, the fast train that goes 300 miles an hour with a comfortable seat. And in first class, they come around and give you coffee and tea and some snacks, which is okay, I guess. But the most important thing, I got there and I wasn't tired from the train ride at all. It was really quite comfortable. So Naples was going to be from April the 5th to the 10th, and this was the last reservation I had on Airbnb because I had 2 weeks of open, nothing to do, nowhere to go. I was just waiting to get my flight on the 27th of April to Greece for a month. So that was the plan. That those reservations were made back in I don't know, back in January or February. Uh, so that was it. This is the neighborhood of Naples. It's a suburb. It's really a very cute little uh, suburb there. People really do sit and hang out on the bench and gather around and talk, and in the sun it feels good. Naples was getting warmer for me. It was much warmer than Rome or Venice, and that really felt. Now, this is again part of the the neighborhood, uh, and this was the landmark for me to get the directions to find this woman's house where I was going to stay. But I found that to be the directions with these people in Airbnb were good, but they always seemed to be missing something that made me wonder what's next. Where do I go next? Left or right? I don't know. But I was exhausted. No doubt about that. I walked out of the metro station, climbed a couple of flights of stairs, and wandered around trying to figure out where she was. Finally, someone called for me, talked to her, and then she decided to come down and meet me right here with this fish on the guy's head, whatever that's supposed. Now this is Chara. She is the host of her Airbnb. And the way it works is you rent a room, the host is there to help you, give you some ideas of where is a good restaurant or a good coffee shop or sightseeing places. Um, but she was really pretty busy, and she really didn't want to have me there because she decided that she needed to be working. But she took the reservation, and I spent a lot of time alone in the apartment. And this is the view from my room. I was on the ninth floor with a very tiny elevator, and thank God for that because I could not have walked up 9 flights of steps. I could have barely walked up two from the metro. But it was a small room. It was a cute room, but it was nothing like the house in Venice, which was really expansive and big. But that's okay. I'm in Naples, and that's. She had two really sweet cats. One of them liked to sit on my lap, and I really liked that. I really miss not having an animal here in my house. Now, Naples has very impressive architecture, just like Rome. Everywhere you turn, there's going to be a courtyard or a square. And this is the Dante metro stop where I'm going to walk to find the pizza place that she gave me directions to. Supposedly the best pizza place in the world. Another shot of the square, a little different angle, but it's big. And people like to hang out and sit at the cafes under the umbrellas in the corner and just, it's a very relaxed atmosphere with these people in Italy. They really know how to enjoy themselves way more than the people in America. Everywhere you go, there's steps. There's steps everywhere. I didn't have to climb these steps because you know what? I don't think I could. I was weak. My legs would give out. Carrying a backpack and two backpacks basically. One was very heavy, one was not so heavy. But it really used all my energy. Like I just took a picture to show you what steps look like. And in Rome, there are even more because Rome was built on 7 hills. So I'm on my way to pizza place. And this is what I came to Naples for, the pizza. Naples is the birthplace of pizza, and it tastes so good. It's so fantastic. And it's different. It's not like the pizza we know where the crust is it's a little bit more crispy. The crust here is a little bit more doughy, but the taste with the mozzarella cheese and the margarita uh, tomato sauce, you died for it. And I almost. Now she told me to come. Chara gave me directions and told me to come before 12:30. So I got there about 10 minutes to 12, and this is what I found: 40 people waiting for it to open up at 12 o'clock, mostly tourists. But this pizza place has been around since 1920 and has a really great reputation. And as you can see, they have it in New York, they have it in Naples, and they have it in Milan. Luckily, I was by myself and I squeezed myself to the front, and there just so happened to be one table, like the bar, like the countertop, with a single chair. So I took it, and I don't know what to say about it. I hope the picture says 10,000 words because I can smell it still. I remember it so vividly. Now, this pizza is from a different pizza place, which was in the neighborhood where I was living. That too was a world famous pizza. They were around since 1901 making pizza right at that one location. And this pizza was salami and garlic. Very good, as you can eat the whole thing. It was gone in 20 minutes. In Italy, if you're with other people and you buy pizza, you don't share the pizza. You buy your own pizza and you eat your own pizza. That's something I learned from someone who travels a lot. And after pizza, nothing like a good cappuccino or a cafe latte to round out the meal. And that's exactly what this is here. This is a cappuccino. It's a little stronger than the sugar, which I don't use. But the blends of the pizza, the coffee, it all kind of blends together. Well, 5 days went by very fast, and I didn't have another Airbnb reservation anywhere because there were 2 weeks where I was going to find something to do, go somewhere, because then after that I was going to Greece. I had a flight arranged, and I had 4 Airbnb reservations in Greece for a month. But the problem was that I wasn't feeling good at all, and I realized the sightseeing was over, and I just needed to have a place to rest. And I didn't care the location. I just wanted it to be comfortable. I wanted it to be clean, and I wanted it to be as cost effective as possible, since basically I was really there just to sleep, to rest, not to do anything. And at that particular time, at the beginning of April, the cheap places are usually gone, because they're booked up, a month in advance. I booked up these reservations back in January and February, so I had to really scramble to find something, but I did, and that brings me to the next stop, which was Pazuli, and I'll tell you about that in the next PowerPoint.